Jai Shri Mataji. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Let's bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini, and put Bandhan. Shri Ganesh Mantra.
साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
Shri Mataji, kindly guide us in this meditation and give us the balanced state. Let us balance our left channel. Shri Mataji, you are Sakshat Shri Mahakali. Please remove all the imbalances on our left channel. Kindly remove all the attachments, all the thoughts coming from my past. Let's balance our right channel. Shri Mataji, you are Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati. Please remove all the imbalances of our right channel. Kindly remove all the impure attention, all the thoughts coming from my future. Now let us bring our attention on our central heart. Shri Mataji, you are Sakshat Shri Durga Shri Jagdamba. Let us surrender and find security in you. Let us clear our Agya Chakra. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Let us bring our attention on Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, you are Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti. Kindly help us to establish our self realization fully and to establish our full faith on you. Kindly bring us into the present moment. Let us listen to Shimataji's speech.
But your faith in yourself is very weak. I think that's the main reason for all this fall is faith in yourself. This faith is such a thing that you know it is. You have seen my photographs. You are convinced about it. There's nothing to be convinced. But this faith is not one with your heart. It is not just with your being, it's outside. All right, mother will do that, mother will solve this, mother will do this. But whole thing is now, to me, looks like that I have to compulsorily tell you to do some sort of a tapasya. You ask somebody, do you meditate? No, mother. Very plainly, no, mother, we don't. So what are you doing here? There's some pain in my knees, so I've come to. All right. But I don't meditate. I'm very honest. I don't meditate. I just have some pain in the knees, please cure it. I don't meditate. How many of you really meditate every night? We don't say that, mother, if you tell like this, they'll say, all right, in the night we do, but not in the morning. Because mother, I said, do it in the night. There's no earnestness. There's no expected any kind of a enthusiasm about it. All right, if not today, we'll see tomorrow. Mother says like that. It's not necessary. It's not important. It's all right. So you satisfy yourself. But who is the loser? Not me. I don't need Sajoga. Do I? I am doing all the tapasya for your Sajoga. What about you people doing some tapasya about it? So now, what I am trying to say that you have got your realization. Now you have reached a great state of understanding also of the inner knowledge and also about your connection with the Spirit and with the God Almighty. All this you know now, many things you know. Despite that, it's not yet what it should be from your heart, from your earnest desire. It doesn't help at all anyone to deceive oneself. Never. So I'm not saying something for XYZ. I'm saying for all of you. Don't try to cheat yourself. You are here with such a great purpose. This purpose is corrective and is the freedom of our minds from all these nonsensical destructive forces, and then to spread it all over, talk about it. My own conviction is this, that something has to happen to such yogis to realize how important it is to work out something that is within us, which is potential, which is just about to bubble out. It is responsibility. Whether you are a Jew, a Christian, or anything, makes no difference. It is all outside. But what you have to do, that you have come into a new realm of awareness, into a new realm of a higher life, where you know all your inner self, you know all about what is good and what is not. Everything, after knowing all this, also if you do not grow, then who will you blame? So now, we come to a point to understand the importance of this Kali Yuga, where your mother is here to help you and also to look after you very tenderly, sweetly, to tell you everything. Actually, I cannot get angry with anyone for more than 1 minute. So, explain to you sweetly what you should have done and which you can do, which you have to do. All these things I would have been telling you all the time. I have been bringing you round very sweetly and explaining to you and telling you that this is your own power which is within you and which you have to look after and raise it, and also you have got so many books or ways of understanding that. But this inner knowledge which you have is something like this, that I have an inner knowledge about, say, about how to build these things, but I don't do it. It's as simple as that. I just don't do it. I have the inner knowledge, all right. I am a PhD, but I am mad. It's like that. So many people mentally very well equipped in Sahaja Yoga, I know. But as far as the following of Sahaja Yoga is concerned, they are not there. So I am warning you now. It's like Christ has said, some seeds which are sprouted fell on the street and dried out and died. Now the judgment is going on all the time. When I'm talking to you, it's all the judgment is going on. So every night you have to meditate and you have to then think about what have you done tonight, today, the whole day, what have we achieved. But so calculating that. Supposing I go there at 5 o'clock, then I have to be back at 7, otherwise I will miss the point, I will not see this person or that person. So, everything works like that, with the time, with the importance of nonsensical things. Well, what has to work is your faith, that I am going to do things which are truthful, which are sensible, down to earth, and I am going to keep myself absolutely, extremely free, and I'm going to look after not only my inner being, but the inner beings of others. Today's special puja is really of more of right side, I would say. Dashera is the right side puja because you worship Sri Rama and his bow and everything. But think of this incarnation. 14 years he went to jail. For a particular reason he went there. I mean, if somebody has to go even for 1 year, it's a headache. It's not a jail, but it's, we can call in the forest that he went, it was like a jail to him. He was a king's son, he had no place to live, to sleep. Everywhere he went, he had to build his own little hut. So he went there. He had to do it. Why? Why did he do it? Because he had faith in himself. He is Sri Rama and he has to jolly well do these things. He had faith in himself and he had faith in God Almighty that whatever he is doing as a will of God. And that is what I have to do. Finished. I don't care whether I have to face Ravana or I have to face this or that. I don't care. I am a Sajoga. I don't care. My job is to spread Sajoga, alright? My job is to cleanse myself up and know myself. This is my work, my job, and this is what I have to do. I'm not bothered if I get admission in the school or not. I'm not bothered if somebody has to go by plane so he gets a ticket or not. You just won't believe that you show your faith in yourself, you'll get the admission, you'll get the ticket, whatever you want is there. It's all there. You don't have to strive for it, you don't have to bother for it. It's just there. It is, all my life, it has been happening. Of course, my faith is like solid, like Gibraltar, I have no question. Because I know what I am and I know what I am supposed to do. So for me, I have no problem. All the faith, and I know everyone, and I can say that I can make out a flying bird. May not show that. Sometimes I may say, all right, this is good, this, that. But I know for definite what I am and what I have to do. In the same way, you have to know about yourself because it's a different category of people you are. You are not the ones who need protection from God, who need protection from the mother. No. You have to give protections to others. You see, you have to give light to others. You have to show them the path. So you are here for that purpose, not for getting a house or what you call income tax concession. You're not that for. All that nonsense you forget. Jolly well they'll have to give you concession. I live like that, absolutely. I'm not bothered when I'm traveling, whether there's a ticket or not, whether there is a seat or not. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered at all. All right, I'm traveling. I don't even think I'm traveling. I just think that I'm there. That's all. So many things I say which look so bombastic and look so ego-oriented. Like I said that this Catholic Church is about to finish. I said that. If it was somebody else, they'll say perhaps, maybe. Now, so one has to change one's own language, the style, and our understanding should be that we are a rough people. We are rough as far as ourselves are concerned. With others, we are kind, tender, and sweet. But as far as we are concerned, we are rough. Once it happened, we had a transfer and we went into a house, very big house though, but there was nothing to sleep upon. There was one bed, quite small. My husband was sleeping. He just can't do like that. I said, all right, take a challenge. I slept on the ground. Next day, I had pain in the body. I told my body, behave yourself. Must learn how to sleep on stones also. And for 1 month, I was sleeping on the ground. Sleep. So you have to be harsh with your body. You have to be harsh with your mind, which gives you ideas of materialism or of retarding your progress in spirituality. Now, escapes, they find out. Ultimately, you come to the last point where you do not think about, say, material life, and you don't think of mental life or so-called these spiritual lives or anything, but you think that it's all right, you are free from it, and now you have become a very, very free person, and you can do what you like. Suppose you reach a state like that, then you just sit down, oh, I've reached that state, finished. But how are we to believe? What's the proof that you have reached that state? You must show. Doesn't show, but we are. There's a myth also in Sahaja Yoga that senior is a very senior Sahaja Yogi. I don't understand. What is this? How can there be seniority in Sahaja Yoga? Cannot be seniority. No question. Somebody, say, enters into the sea. Some are there for ages standing near the edge of the sea, holding on to the earth because they are afraid to swim. And some people who have come only yesterday might be jumping and going ahead and doing, enjoying the sea. So how is it? Is the senior? We do not have this seniority business in Sahaja Yoga. There's no seniority. Then also another myth is, maybe this is an excuse, I don't know what to say, but it is a very common thing to say that he is a senior Sahaja Yogi, or he is after all, he is a senior Sahaja Yogi. Can't understand. Like saying a donkey, this donkey is senior, another donkey is not. Then another thing that we suffer from very much, very common, is this, that mother said so. Anybody will say, oh, your mother said to me, she called me and she said it. What did she say? Oh, you are a very great Sahaja Yogi, you are this, you are that, you are that. Now, there are two possibilities. One, I might have said it just to befool him. I'm Mahamaya. Or maybe I must have said all this just to see that, pamper his ego so he gets to Sahaja Yoga and does something substantial than to eat my head. So mother said so. Such a great Sahaja Yogi, such and such, very bombastic words, very bombastic language he would use. And then people, what a Sahaja Yogi. So the judgment of a Sahaja Yogi doesn't come from what he claims, but what he achieves. I've seen some Sahaja Yogis are extremely arrogant also. Extremely arrogant. Think no end of themselves. All that is there. So many Satyogis I have seen of that kind, that they are very, very arrogant and that they try to make a big show out of what great people they are. Humpty Dumptys, as they call it. All right. But what is a yogi who is not like that? What is his style is? He'll just watch, he'll witness the whole thing. Just enjoy and laugh at what is happening. What is this man talking like this? What's the sense of his talking like this? A person who is a sadhu is a gem, is a gem. And gem for which you take him to anywhere, to any place, people will say he's a gem. My own style is that when I see a person or see a Sahaja anywhere, first thing I go inside myself. First thing. I don't know if you can do that, but I can. And then I see that person in a very different perspective and understand. Because all these powers are with you also. It's not my powers only. You all have these powers. The only difference between you and me is that I have all faith in myself and you have no faith in yourself. So, we are at a crossing roads where we have to understand who will go higher and who will go deeper. We have to find out who is the one who is going to achieve something and where am I compared to that person. He said that you have to suffer, you have to do this, you have to do that. Nothing of the kind, by God's grace. Nothing of that kind. So, now, what is it? What will happen to a Sahaja? How will you know who is a Sahaja? How will you know who is just putting a lip service? Only way is that you evolve. You become like a mirror and you see for yourself what sort of a person he is. And also you see yourself what you are. Today's lecture is actually absolutely inspired lecture. And it is the one that should tell you that all that we have done today is this, to understand our own values, about our own life. We should understand why are we on this earth, what is our purpose and what we have to achieve. See, this I give you my all blessings from my heart. And I want you to accept my blessings, to be the great lights of God's design. Try to understand what important time you are born and that you have become such good, beautiful people of God. May God bless you.
Mahamantras.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Thank you, Shimataji, for all your blessing, for giving us self-realization, and thank you for the collectivity that we can meditate together. Yes, Shimataji. Let's bow down to Shimataji and take Bandhan. Let us join at 7:30 p.m. today for day 6 Navratri collective meditation and small puja. Jai Shri Mataji.